Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up, and if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
The Secret Menu Podcast.
This is fresh.
Money Boss.
Family.
What it do? Just like that, we back. Secret Menu Podcast. It is Hump Day. One of my favorite days of the week, you know what I'm saying? Right there in the middle, man. We halfway through the week, you know what I'm saying? Halfway through the week, just like that, we back. I see the gang is already pulling up, doing their thing. We owe for a star party already. That's crazy. D Green is in the house. Jackie Brown's in the house. Andrew Lionheart's in the house. Heather Marie, Andrea Albaran. I think I said Jackie Brown, but Jackie Brown is in the house twice then. Q Ball in the building. And who's that? I got my guy. Heather Marie. Welcome back. Glad you're doing good. You know what I'm saying? Real G Ashley. I seen it. And the star party. Andrea Albaran. Kimmy Kim coming through the door. Showing love immediately. Hank Johnson in the building. And of course, my guy, Dirty Hussein, was the first one through the door. Just like that, we back. Miss Mary Mack is also in the building. You know what I'm saying? Corey Barnett in the house. He's smoking. You feel me? So what you want to do, man? You want to get it out? What you want to do? You want to do the intro, or you want to get it out the way? Because we owe two of these motherfuckers already. We owe two already. Hump Day is already cracking. Hump Day is already cracking. Just like that, we back. Secret Menu Podcast. You heard me? Kimmy Kim through the dough. Kimmy Kim through the dough with the Thou Wow donation. $1,000 donation on Hump Day. Let's do it. Hey. Let's do it. Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love. Cash App at the bottom. Stars at the bottom. YouTube channel at the bottom. Like, share, subscribe to that. Don't cost a dime to share the love. You know what I'm talking about it? Don't cost a dime to share no love. But I don't know what Kimmy... Oh, that's what did it. Andrew Lionheart with 20 stars. Jackie Brown with another 200 stars. Holly Brodden, what it do? With another 20 stars. Scrolling through, trying to catch everybody. Because what they did when they combined those. Heather Marie with 50 stars. What they did, boss, when they combined them, they activated.
Activate the Star Party.
They activated the Star Party. You know what I'm talking about? Activated Star Party. We owe y'all. Whoa. It's so. Hump Day, Sugar Me Podcast. We in the building.
So sit up.
Come on. Let's do it. Hey.
Damn, son.
Activated Star Party.
Get a big girl some love too.
Kimmy Kim with $1,000 donations with the nation. We appreciate the love, Money Boss. Sending all the big girls hugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was sending the big girl love too.
Big Back Wednesdays. We started some shit. Free 2-piece chicken at Club Secret Menu. Big Back Wednesdays. Pull on up Secret Menu Podcast just like that. We are back. Diego Red is in the building.
Money Boss is in his own feeling. And because it's hump day. And it's hopefully, whatever the fuck that means, I'll be humping your ink after the show. So, I don't know if Tequila Boss is going to show up, or I'm just taking my ass over there and replacing Tequila Boss and have a good time with the Auntie. It's fun. And that's what I'll be at.
Whole lot of fun at your aunties' house. You feel me? Just like that, we are back. Let's go and get it cracking, man. Let me see where I want to begin it in the media. This is crazy. Let's start with some shit that I seen. We'll start it a different way today. Michael Jackson. We idolize Mike. It's almost nobody that don't like Michael Jackson. Now, you can have your Prince, Michael Jackson debates. You can have your greatest entertainer debates where they're like, oh, Beyonce has become a bigger entertainer. And motherfuckers like, Chris Brown, Mike could dance, but he couldn't dance as good as Chris Brown can dance now. But you rarely find motherfuckers who don't like Mike. No matter how light and white Mike got, Mike was pretty much a real nigga. We got pictures of Michael Jackson with the Crips. We seen Mike in a limo. Look at the titties. $1 million budget videos. Everybody loves Mike. You know what I'm saying? But I seen some shit that kind of fucked me up because a real nigga is supposed to provide for his family. Even in death, Money Boss. We're supposed to be out here grinding, hustling, stacking so that our legacy affords our children and our grandchildren a better future, correct? And nobody was richer than this nigga Michael Jackson. Mike eventually, coming from a huge, big family in Gary, Indiana, or somewhere in Indiana, huge, big old black family, you know what I'm saying? He eventually had these kids that popped up. And none of them looked like they was Joe Jackson grandkids, boss. So when Mike died, we know that a lot of different people own the rights to this, that, and the third. But nobody ever really said, like, where'd all the nigga money go? Who'd he leave the money to? You know what I'm saying? We know he had a mama that's still living, a daddy still living, Jermaine, Janet, LaToya. I seen this and it kind of fucked me up. Somebody said this is what wealth transfer looks like, and I seen it with Mike's face on it. I thought it was finna be some other shit. I was not expecting this. You don't even got to cut the sound off. It's a video, but there's no sound on it because they playing a Michael Jackson song that we would definitely get a copyright strike for. But this is how it all began. That's Joe Jackson, first nigga to ever whip his kids to superstardom. They got a little older. There's Mike. There's his family. You know what I'm saying? That's when they, took over the music business and shit. And then this is where it changed, boss. Paris Jackson, worth $100 million. Prince Michael Jackson, worth $100 million. Blanket, this nigga name is Blanket, is worth $100 million. So that's $300 million right there. Debbie Rowe, who was Debbie Rowe? Was she the nurse or was she the mama? She's worth 20.
Mama.
She's 20 million. So she was the surrogate or she's the...
She was the mama. Remember the white woman that was there when Blanket and shit?
So that's her right there in the picture.
That's the mom. Yep.
Mike, them ain't your kids. They don't look like him or her. Kids don't look like him or her. I'm gonna let it come back around so we can look at Paris, Blanket, and Prince. You know what I'm saying? That's Paris. That's Prince. That's Blanket. And then it says that Debbie Rowe. Goddamn Debbie's. The fuck? He's fighting with the grandmother over the $600 million or something, the back catalog.
Mm-hmm.
So they're fighting over the $600 million catalog right now. So I'm asking.
But that's Sony doing that.
But I mean, the kids is fighting for it. The family's fighting for it. Where does Sony lie in that?
Sony has got the kids trying to fight for it. See, Mike already had all this set up. See, nobody believes it or not. Mike had it already set up. That's why they got that on the movie. That was already set up.
Well, I mean, it looked like he's had it set up to leave the kids all the money because all three of the kids have $100 million.
Mike said it, but Mike was worth a couple of $1 billion. His net worth was a couple of $1 billion. Mike
was it?
Half, yes.
Mike went through some money trouble shortly before death. Remember?
Right, but remember, Mike owns anything Sony had put out at the time. Back then, Mike owned that shit. That's what the big old issue was with the money problem. Mike was owning majority of what Sony was doing, and Sony was trying to get that shit back out of Mike. That's why Mike was so filthy fucking rich. Like the Beatles catalog, all them white rich motherfuckers that was somebody. Mike owned all that shit.
But with that being said, you believe Mike wanted it to go to the kids?
Yeah.
And not Mrs. Jackson.
That's why he had the baby. No, that's why he had the baby with them babies. That was already arranged. That was arranged for them kids to have it.
So is Mike a real nigga or not for leaving all this shit to the white kids and leaving his mama? I be seeing the nigga daddy at the swap meet on Decatur. I think his daddy live in Vegas. He always got a bodyguard. He's in the SWAT. He likes to go to the motherfucking swap meet on Decatur. But do we consider Mike a real nigga for leaving his shit to his would appear to be surrogate kids to me?
Right, regardless of what they are, they're his. If he took them kids and said, "Them my kids," he did what he wanted to do with his kids. Them his. A lot of motherfuckers that don't have, that ain't their kids and turn around and leave them what they think is theirs. He didn't leave it to his family. His family did. They make more money with Mike being dead than Mike being alive because they couldn't get shit.
But how? How are they making any money?
Bro,
Michael Jackson daddy is not worth $100 million.
We're not saying they're going to be worth that kind of money. What I'm saying is they're gonna make a lot of money just off of Mike's name. That's how the Jackson 5 went on tour when Mike died. That's how all these other motherfuckers kept getting the books and short. They was making more money.
So they getting a little money.
Yeah, Mike wasn't. They wasn't getting no money where Mike was living. Mike wasn't going on tour with them.
Holly said he ain't seen shit.
With no Mike.
Holly, I swear to God, I seen this nigga daddy multiple times at the Fantastic Swap Meet on Decatur. Shout out to the Fantastic. I went last week. I literally went last week. And I ain't been in like a year, but I've been here 9 years and I've probably been 20 times, but I've seen his daddy there at least twice. You know what I'm saying? They got like a reptile thing in there. I seen him.
He was just selling barbecue outside.
Nigga. His daddy be around this motherfucker with one big tonguing bodyguard and a gang of gold. He wear gold rings on all his fingers. He got a cane. He's still, you know, his daddy's still moving around this motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying? Joe Jackson.
And
it's like Joe.
He's probably not worth $100 million.
Don't whoop me.
But he got the money.
His daddy be around this motherfucker. They don't believe that I be seeing Joe. And then you said he was barbecuing. They don't. But yeah, okay. So we're gonna do this. No, we're gonna do this again because they don't realize that them is some regular niggas from Indiana. Regular niggas. Y'all looking at White Mike. His daddy is not none of them niggas. Man, did y'all not see the movie? Joe whooped the shit out them kids.
Damn. Somebody just sent me in my Instagram, somebody just sent me Joe Jackson barbecuing outside.
Nigga.
In Vegas.
I know. They don't believe Joe be here. That is crazy, man. All right, boss says Mike is a real nigga because he chose to make them kids his. Them as his kids. He left his money where he wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to see his mama going through court and shit trying to get it because mom's she never was depicted in a weird or foul or vile way. It was always everybody hated Joe. But I felt like a lot of that was turned on Joe to steal Mike from Joe as Tina was stole from Ike. It was just the son instead of your girl, how they stole Tina from Ike and how they stole Cher from Sonny. They did the same shit with Mike. They stole Mike, separated him from his brothers. And so I don't like to see the mama going through court battles and shit, but you know. It is what it is. Rest in peace. One of the greatest, if not the greatest, Michael Jackson.
Catherine, listen. February 14th, 2024. Catherine Jackson has a net worth of $100 million.
Okay, she got 100 too then. Okay. I didn't think she was worth 100, boss. Okay. Okay, I stand corrected. I didn't think she had 100, because if Joe's worth 100 million, nigga, why is you at the swap meet just... But I get it. You doing what you want to do. Because they don't believe that $100 million nigga is at the swap meet on Decatur. And the swap meet on Decatur is like the Slauson. Like, this is where all the niggas and everybody be at. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Slauson, and Joe be in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't know. But yeah, she got 100 million too then. Cool. So she in there fighting for the rest of it. Okay, maybe he left everybody 100. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Mike.
And that's what I'm looking up right now.
Because they all got 100.
Y'all all get 100.
Look up Joe Jackson's worth.
He was worth billions, bro.
What is Joe's Jackson's value?
I'll tell you right now.
Kiana says none of the Jacksons heard. Kiana, I just seen them white kids with that 100 million and got jealous. They probably not. I got a Pisces mind. My shit got the one. I'm like, these motherfuckers got 100 million apiece. What do Jermaine
Joe Jackson is worth 500,000.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
So he left it to his mama. Okay, 500,000. Joe ain't. That's why Joe at the swap.
In 2018, he was. That's at the time of his death. He was worth 500,000. So 500,000. Might have left Joe something too.
Joe had $500,000. That's his, because you know all the deals back in the day was fucked up. Yeah. So he probably ain't even eating off that Jackson 5 shit like a motherfucker think they supposed to be. Because them record deals, they was robbing niggas back in the day. They was robbing niggas. But all right, mom's got 100,000. I mean 100 million. I'm happy. Joe at the swap meet with $500,000 is good. He still got a bodyguard with him everywhere he go. You know what I'm saying? Shit, he doing all right. Let's get into some bizarre and Twisted Shit Money Boss. This shit fucked me up. Older white man. I immediately trip out. They say, older white man kills black Uber driver. I say, motherfucker, this is crazy. Then when I watched the story, the man says his phone began ringing. He's getting calls from one saying, we have your family member. Someone's going to come to your door. Give us the money and we'll release your family. They're saying this lady got an Uber call and went to this nigga's house with nothing, with no instruction. It said, get the package, right? And at first that seemed a little weird, but Uber has a commercial. It's either Uber or Lyft has a commercial where a guy picks up a wedding ring and brings it to the beach for a wedding. So I guess there is an option for you to do a delivery of a package or pick up a package on Uber or Lyft. This shit is bizarre. Let's take a look.
81-year-old William Brock charged with the murder of 61-year-old Uber driver Lolitha Hall. Police say it all started when Brock received multiple calls from scammers who told him a relative had been arrested and demanded $12,000 for bail, telling him a driver would arrive at his home to pick up a package with the money.
The guy on the phone was trying to get money out of me, and he was telling me he was going to kill me and the family.
Authorities believe the same scammers directed Hall through the Uber app to pick up a package at Brock's home. They say this video shows her walking up to his door with no apparent knowledge of the circumstances when Brock confronts her at gunpoint.
I was threatened that she was going to come and kill me.
You can hear Hall frantically trying to explain why she's there.
Yeah, I know what you're after.
Police say Brock took her cell phone, and when she tried to get in her car to get to safety, investigators say Brock shot her 3 times. Then he called 911. 81-year-old William Brock. 81-year-old William.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Do you believe that there's a third party who played this trick on this old man and the lady's just a random victim? Do you think it might be her nephews was like, we gonna send, like, what the fuck is this? This is kind of crazy.
Bro, I can't even wrap my head around this right now to even, it would take me some time to sit down and wrap my head around this whole situation because it's a third party playing this whole situation out.
Right.
They knew for a fact something vile or bad would happen.
Or maybe they thought
he owed.
They get there, they give her the package, she won't look in it,
and drop it off.
Shit, crazy though.
That's I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it.
That's crazy. Rest in peace to that lady, man. The police is on the case, so I'm pretty sure they finna go through them phones and figure out where the Uber transmission and all this shit is coming from. You got to be careful doing Uber. You already got to be careful when a stranger sit behind you, but now you got to be careful doing Uber Eats or whatever this is, picking shit up for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Shit's crazy. Mindy Kelly in the house. Mandy McIntyre's in the building. Flawless West Coast Dream Team has made it, man. We seen Kendrick. We seen Drake and all these rap battle things go on. J. Cole coming in, then apologizing. Rick Ross inserts himself into the beef. Decent rap song. I think the talking at the end of it was more powerful than any of the actual bars. But now they begin to have what I call rich nigga problems. Because most of us can't relate to the shit that's going on. These niggas are comparing houses, comparing boats, comparing jets. So I said, fuck it. Let's take a look and see who has the bigger, better house. This is Drake's house versus Rick Ross's house.
Rick Ross. Who has got a better mansion? Rick Ross owns the largest house in the state of Georgia, coming in at a whopping 45,000 square feet. Nicknamed the Promised Land, the estate formerly belonged to Evander Holyfield, from whom Ross bought the house in 2014 for $5.8 million. The mansion has over 100 rooms, including an indoor pool, recording studio, gym, and a bowling alley. The house is ideal for hosting parties and fits hundreds of people. The outside pool is one of the largest residential pools in the U.S. The estate also has a huge garage where Ross stores a part of his over 200-piece car collection and even a farm with horse stalls and a barn. Drake owns a $100 million mansion in Toronto nicknamed the Embassy. It spans 50,000 square feet and was designed and built by Faris Rafali. Inside it features a 70s style recording studio and a basketball court that complies with NBA regulations. The inside features the most exclusive finishes and materials with countless tailor-made elements. Drake wanted his mansion to be a monument that stands as a reminder of his legacy in his hometown. Versus Rick Ross. Who has got a better mansion? Rick Ross owns the largest...
That's the kind of beef I want to be able to do. Of these two houses, which would you prefer? If you had to choose a winner right now, you the judge. It's only one judge on the panel, it's you. Who wins?
Biased already. I'm biased already, so don't be biased.
Just based on the houses.
I'm biased.
If you had to move in one of these houses tomorrow then, which house are you taking and why?
Rick Ross house.
Rick Ross house.
Rick Ross house.
The promised land. The promised land has more land.
Because of the land, yeah. Yeah, because he has the land.
Who are you who are you biased to? Who are you biased towards though?
I don't like white boys.
You don't like
I don't
Drizzy.
know nothing about white boys.
Drizzy Drake. I like
I don't
Drake.
like
Man.
nothing about white boys.
I like Drake. Ross house is crazy. So after they do this and they compare houses, Ross says, "Nigga, that ain't my only house. I'm building a house on Star Island where your boss Stunner used to live."
Yeah, I seen that. That was stupid.
Drake puts up the house and says, "Nigga, it's a whole lot next to your house. Nigga, why you didn't buy the whole land?" Ross explains. Let's listen.
It's the boss. Yesterday we began talking about real estate. I don't know nobody else that'll buy a $35 million crib and tear it down and do it the way they want to do it. Customized. Well, I did. Here we go, right here on Star Island. I have easily 50 million into this and it's well worth it. My dream crib. But right next door is an empty lot. The lot, they only asking 37 million for the flat lot. And before I show it to you, you know who I love to be my neighbor. So my rich friends, it's available and I know you got somebody that would love to stay right here next to Ricky Rose. So let me show it to you. This empty lot right here is totally available. They only asking 37 million, which ain't much. I know you got some people who need it. Come on, man, you could be my neighbor. I would love to, goddamn it, wake up in the morning and hear, everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your motherfucking, it's only 37 million. Come on, man. It's the boss.
Sheesh. He already got the promised land and he got this shit on Star Island. That is vicious, though.
This is crazy. And Star Island is crazy. If you've never been to Star Island, that's the craziest shit. Take the boat ride, go visit Star Island, because you get to see and imagine you living in that shit. And I'm talking about the people of people live on that motherfucker.
They got boats bigger than some niggas' houses parked behind this shit.
Houses. I'm looking at that motherfucker. Every time I go to Miami, every week was my ritual.
To slide by
there. Right. I can tell you when we going, what house is what, and who
lives.
I'm going to tell you got a badass house on Star Island, man. Gloria Estefan, she got a badass house on Star Island.
The motherfucker that owns all the coals got a cold-ass house. The motherfucker that owns...
the Viagra nigga has
got
the
a house
biggest
there
house on Star Island.
The motherfucker that owns all the CVS's got a boat, though. Motherfucker had a boat as long as the backyard was. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Rich nigga shit that I plan on being able to do one day. But since we started talking about motherfuckers' houses and shit, I said, well, who else got some nice-ass motherfucking cribs? And none other than the legendary, the great, one of our greatest actors ever, Denzel Washington. And I went through a bunch of motherfuckers. I'm like, who got a crib that could get in this fight with these niggas, man? Let's look at Denzel shit. And the nigga got it for a steal because he bought it a long time ago. Let's take a look.
Denzel Washington's mansion worth $80 million, located in the heart of Beverly Hills, California. Denzel Washington is one of the most successful and respected actors in Hollywood. He bought the mansion from Walt Disney CEO Michael Eisner for only $2.6 million in 1992. The mansion covers 2.13 acres of land and features a pool, a tennis court, and a fountain. The house has 8 bedrooms and 14 bathrooms, with a total living space of 28,887 square feet. The interior is decorated with luxurious furnishings and amenities, such as a private restaurant, a health center, and a showroom. The house is surrounded by trees, providing privacy and tranquility for the residents. The maintenance cost of the mansion is estimated to be around $1.5 million per year. Despite the high cost, Denzel has lived in the mansion for over 20 years, showing his devotion to his family and his home. He also owns a $13 million penthouse in New York, overlooking Central Park. Would you like to live?
Yvonne Gorin with 50 stars. Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love. Denzel bought that house for $2 million, 2.5 or something.
Worth $80 million.
Fire.
Worth $80 million.
Fire. It's $1.5 million for upkeep a year. He just go do a movie.
That's what you call it.
I got 3 movies slated. 2. Okay, I gotta go do this movie. I'll be back, baby. Gotta do this movie to get these motherfucking bills taken care of. He do 1 movie. That's my bills for the year. You know what I'm saying? Kiana Allen with 110 stars. They trying to get this second star party cracking. All right, one more house I want to show y'all. It's not a video, but I thought this was one of the more creative cribs. It's not a video, though. Naomi Campbell's house. That's the helicopter view. That motherfucker, that is fire. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope as fuck.
I don't know where her shit is at, but it's water. And this is, you can kind of see in the house.
Back there.
Yeah.
That is dope as fuck.
Her shit fire.
But you know what my question is? Here's the biggest question for me. So, if you sell these houses, do you leave them fully furnished? Because it's going to take a fucking forever.
You pull up on Home Depot and get you some motherfucking workers. Is it?
It's going to be forever, though.
I think most people who sell them houses leave them.
Leave everything
in them. I think Ross bought Holyfield shit.
I don't want your cum bucket bed.
I don't either, so. And I got that kind of money. I don't know. Maybe when they put the house up for sale, they hold the auctions and auction a lot of that shit off. And then what's left is just left. That's what I would probably do. If I had the money, like, fucking go buy another $30 million house, I'd be like, auction all the shit. They have a public auction for all the shit. Because they had them auctions out here all the time. And everything in the house, but usually it's when motherfuckers die out here. I'm going to keep it a buck. When people die out here and the family and shit is missing or whatever, they'll auction it, have these mansion sales. I got to put you on this mansion shit too. Because I've got some good shit from these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I got a safe one time and I think the niggas robbed me. I had a safe. I got on the auction site and it showed, because they do a detail and they tag everything in the house. So it was a safe. But it said in the notes, this safe does not have a key. I'm like, fuck it. I'm a bid on the safe. I win the bid for the safe. I'm up all night looking at YouTube videos of how to crack a safe. I'm looking at the picture so I can see the type of safe. I find a video of a nigga who put the safe on a bed, through the safe like 3 times. That motherfucker popped. I'm like, oh, I'm finna get this safe. When I get there, I get I had some other items too. I had like 2 female fur jackets that I won in the auction. I get the safe. When I get to the car, I plop it on the front seat because it's heavy. So I drop it kind of hard. That motherfucker pop open, it's empty. I go back in there like, hey, this safe said locked, it's open. It's like, oh, well, shit, we'll refund you the money. I said, they ass cracked. They got on YouTube and watched videos like me. They cracked that safe and took what was in that safe on my bitch ass. You motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Vegas mansion auctions is some good shit to do if you bored and got some extra money to gamble with. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of money, A lot of motherfuckers know tax season is coming to an end. And I think this is Florida. I want to say Florida. I'm not sure. But people got a notification saying you have to come down to the office to verify, because they got this shit. You know, what's the shit called when you verify your identity? It's called, it's something you got to go on it.
Identity verification?
But I think it got a little name for it. But yeah, the identity verification shit. They told motherfuckers, everybody there has to come down and verify in person. All the people get to the place. They've been in here for hours to verify. Two bitches start fighting. They kick everybody out. Lockdown. We closed for the day. All hell broke loose. Let's take a look.
And I'm not going to jail. Hello, I'm at the IRS. And then they talking about they taking us to jail if we don't leave because two women had a fight, but they taking it out on all of us. All of us need our millions, and it's not right. People got kids. Anything goes. Yeah.
How long were you waiting in line?
I've been waiting for hours. You feel me? And we want our millions. I ain't going nowhere back for my return. I need my money. Real talk. And this ain't right what they doing. And that's going to be a bad disrespect. They better know it today at the IRS. Yeah. I need all mines. All 7,000 of mines, baby. All of it. All of it. I ain't doing no plan. This is the second month I came out here. And I'm not been playing with the IRS. I'm not and go to jail behind it. Yeah. We need our millions, and I'm not going to jail. Hello, I'm at the IRS, and then they talking about they taking us to jail.
We know you mad about your $7,000, but don't you ever get your ass on the news like this again. Our goddamn people is crazy.
I need my money in. My money in. I need all my kids. I got kids. I need all my money down.
Don't you ever take your ass nowhere. Kimberly Williams said she's probably in jail now. Because you just said you getting $7,000. That t-shirt don't look like it was worth $7. What the fuck is you doing at these people's establishment? Cutting the fuck up, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Last episode, Boss gave me a revelation. We was using some words, and some words hit me, and it kind of bothered me because it was work. It was work and hard, and relationships being hard and require work. And I'm like, no, it shouldn't. But by the end of the conversation, I think it was Boss and Camille and a few other people. Shout out my nigga Ron. It was Ron Lee, Boss, Camille. It was like, nah, dude, you gotta work. That's probably why you can't keep a bitch. So I've been saying, you know what, I gotta work. So I began my work journey. I've been working. So in order to work, you can't work without somebody, so you have to get you somebody first. And I saw this and I said, these are good beginning steps for a guy when he gets his girl. This is the groundwork of work, you know what I'm saying? This nigga posted this on the internet. It says, a man is going viral for sharing a list of what's really important on the first date. So he's putting in work from the first date, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna blow it up. It's a little, so we gonna see. Cause I said, okay, this is work. This is what they mean by work. So let's see. The first thing he says was, I took a few minutes to make a list of what's really important on a first date if you really want to impress her. Number 1 was be there so you don't leave her waiting. Okay. 2 was grab her some flowers and a small card letting her know you appreciate her time. I'm not buying a card on the first date, but maybe I don't work. I fuck with get there before her so you don't leave a lady waiting alone in a dark parking lot. I fuck with that. Flowers, I fuck with flowers. I'm not buying a card though. Open doors for her. I'm a gentleman. I can open doors. 4, compliment her. Wow, you look beautiful. That nigga didn't have to tell niggas that, you know what I'm saying? But maybe some of you niggas don't. I don't know. This is work, my nigga. So this is the kit for you. This is for you niggas trying to get you a lady. You know what I'm saying? 5, settle her in with the hug, a warm embrace. But sometimes, fellas, on a first date, you might not want to be too touchy. Some women might not want you just grabbing because, you know, my hugs be different. I might squeeze that ass. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? 6, smell good. and she'll be thinking of you even when you get home. I'm a fan of the colognes and shit. Boss probably got more colognes than me, so I know he's a fan of that. Be attentive. 8, lead the date. I fucks with that. Lead the date, even though that might be kind of hard now in 2024. You know what I'm saying? You might want to
lead anything.
Yeah, leading the date might be hard, but this is what my niggas saying the steps are. 9, make sure you smile and keep eye contact. 10, make her laugh, because sense of humor is everything. I'm the guy that want to make you laugh. 11, always walk on the outside of the street. I think that right there is one of the most piece of shit theories, motherfuckers. Because if a car jumps the curb, it's gonna kill us both, whether it hits me first or hits you second. I get it though. I was walking with a girl one day and a motherfucker yelled it out the window, like, why is she on the outside? Shut up, bitch. And I kept walking down the street. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about that. Lay my puddle. What'd he say? Lay my jacket down in a puddle? Hell no.
Hell no.
Let me get through the rest of these. Okay. Ask her how she's feeling, if she needs anything. Be careful with that, because it's 2024. She's going to start telling you her rent's due. But ask her how she's feeling and if she needs. I'm with asking how she feeling. I ain't asking if you need shit on a first date. You know what I'm saying? More water. Is enough water? You need a to-go bag, maybe. Okay. 13, keep the conversation interesting. 14, stay in the moment. 15, remember that an ex doesn't exist. Why would you be thinking about your old bitch on the new day? Okay. 16, be honest. Okay, we fuck with that because boss is the most honest. We fucking when we leave here. Boss is the most honest. 17, don't make the date about you. Let her speak. 18, know something about the menu to recommend. I fuck with that. I only take motherfuckers to places I've been where I know the shit is fire. 19, make sure you handle the whole bill. You ask her on a date, of course you do that. But I guess maybe some young niggas need to know these things, bro. So 20 is let her know that you had a great time when wrapping up the date. In 21, if she lets you drop her off, walk her to the door and text her once you get back in your car to make sure that she's safe inside. The guide to getting you a lady. What you think about his list? You think he has some good points, some cool shit, some bullshit on there?
Some cool points in there, but I mean, it's some other points that, I mean, all the points were justifiable for something. You know what I mean? But then you gotta understand age difference. That shit for age difference in brackets is different. Like when you're 21 to 25, it's a different bracket. When you're 25 to 32, it's a different bracket. When you're 32 to 42, you're in a different bracket. When you're 42 to 52, you're in a different bracket.
Right. Q-Ball said, what if he's inside waiting? No, I fuck with that one, Q-Ball. You gotta be there when she arrived, my nigga. Like, you gotta be there to greet her. You don't want to be inside at the bar.
That's why I said be there early, so you already there when she gets there. You're not wait. She don't have to wait. She don't have to be looking like, damn, this nigga ain't showed up and nigga asked me on the date. Yeah, that's why I like the.
And you playing, you inside at the bar. She might get out the car and meet a nigga like one of us. Hey, hold on. Where you going, little mama? I got a little date. Oh, hold on, before you go in there, see you look. And then she might get a whole interview outside and give her number away. You better be outside before she not making it with you. You know what I'm saying? You be in Applebee's wondering where she went. We done drove down the street to the Cheesecake Factory, man.
You didn't order that 2 for $20 for yourself.
Yeah, man, be outside, Q-Ball. If you gotta go in and get a shot, go in and get a shot real quick and then go back outside and wait on your date, man. Wait on your date outside. We fucking with that. Oh, he said, I'm talking about when you drop her off at home. Oh, to a nigga? She better not have you dropping off to a house where there's a man occupying the dwelling. You know what I'm saying? No. We thinking positive. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to dude for his little list. He's going viral. Somebody else that's going viral, boss, is Lotto. Yellow Bay. Lotto shared this photo. She shared this photo of her mama. Rather thick little Eskimo, you know what I'm saying? A little thick Eskimo. You know what I'm saying? And then she shared this photo here. It says, my mama, 15-year-old, fast ass, with me. And then you know the internet gets the internet. And her mama was 15 when she had her. Somebody says her dad was 23. Lotto came back to refute these claims. She defended her mom from scrutiny and explains her parents' age gap. She replies, my parents are 3 years apart, LOL, though. That still would make her daddy 18 and her mama 15. They was calling her daddy a pedo and all kind of crazy shit on the internet, but we know the era we came from. Most motherfuckers' parents were. Most of the men, there's usually an age gap with the men. This shit is kind of changing now, though. With all this shit the women got going on, it's going to be a whole generation of motherfuckers whose daddies are 10 years younger than their mamas.
Their mama, right.
You know what I'm saying? Hank says she's nice. She is, Hank. Let's take another look. Shout out to Lotto's mama. You know what I'm saying? I know she only like niggas.
Them knees and them thighs is rubbing like a mother.
Is they? Let me go get it. See, Boss is the observer.
Yes,
Boss is the observer. He took a better look than me. Let me see.
Look at them thighs. Look how big that one thigh is.
I like
Boy,
them.
when the two thighs get together, function is in the motion.
That right knee do look a little big. Lotto, your mama thick. Your mama thick though, Lotto.
Yeah,
she a decent little piece of milk and magnesia. You know what I'm saying? But that led me, this Lotto incident took me back because we put up Keisha Cole and we was busy talking about, is Keisha Cole moving too fast? Should Keisha Cole be waiting to post her new boo? Should she get in a relationship, lock it down a few months, and then get caught out in public with her date? Nigga, we didn't realize Keisha Cole 42 and this nigga 24. They just switched the numbers around. So, what we said is it's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers with this age gap. That's a 20-year age gap. And I'm not mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at the Drea shit, but we call the Drea shit predatorial. They have to call the Keisha Cole shit predatorial.
Keisha Cole shit, same thing. You don't get away with it. She's the same thing. Listen, man. I understand what y'all ladies is doing. I do. Y'all, because these young niggas like older women. Like, when we were younger, there was a lot of women that we liked that was older, but we wasn't dating. We was just liking them. We wasn't going to date them. We'll fuck them and go on. You niggas now, and these ladies know it, getting these young niggas in their 20s, early 20s, and getting them to date them and be with them. These young niggas don't want to really be with y'all. Y'all know that. They want to have the experience of having fun with an older woman. So that's all they're doing. They don't want to be with y'all because guess what? By the time they get to 40, bitch, you 60. And most of y'all don't look like you're not 60. You're going to look like you're 60.
Oh, you saying some of them gonna look 60?
Yeah. Some of them gonna look
Shout out to the Edna 60 looking photo.
Right?
I ain't opposed.
These young niggas ain't gonna want to play.
I ain't opposed, boss.
I ain't opposed to
but my thing is when it's a man, we take a man. You know what I'm saying? We take Honcho, this nigga right here, and he's 42. Back when Keisha Cole first came out at 24, because Puff Daddy's like 50. Young Miami's like 26 or some shit, and everybody's like, oh, that motherfucker still out here trying to prey on bitches. I just want equality the way the women want equality. If you see me out and I got my little 26-year-old, cause y'all gone, bitch. I don't see nothing wrong with it, bitch. Gone, bitch, gone, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Give me the go, Diego, go if it's me. Why is it so different when it's the other way around, boss?
Because they look at men as groomers. That's all I ever hear when I hear that. It's the man is grooming her to be this, to be that. But they don't look at women as the groomer themselves, right? They don't look at women as, oh, she's grooming him. It's just, oh, she's having fun with a younger guy. You know what I'm saying? That's how they see it. Oh, she's doing what she's doing with a younger guy. But for a man, it's appalling. Oh, I'm appalled. He has this little girl. He knows what he's doing. He's too old to be with her.
They put the throw up emojis on Russell Simmons' daughter and the old dude. They had the throw up emojis all over. Yeah, it's gross. Fucking sick. He's sick. Keisha 42. She 20 years old. She was 20.
That nigga was a baby.
If the nigga daddy buzzed a nut yet, because his birthday could be in the part of the year that she was 20, and he didn't exist because she could turn 43. She could turn 43 before he turned 25. You know what I'm saying? We just want equality today. We gonna leave it at that. Don't hate on the niggas y'all see doing it neither, because this is getting out of control. It's getting so out of control, boss, that a woman goes through her 10-year-old son's phone and realizes that he's in a full-blown relationship with his 24-year-old childcare teacher or something. Let's take a look.
More than crossed the line, and she's uncovered that relationship that had been brewing for likely weeks.
They hugged for a lengthy period of time.
Grace Shawelu thought something was off with a newer worker here at Youth Life Center on Valley Hill Road, but when she plugged in her son's phone,
her face was his screensaver on the phone, and it was a picture that she had taken of herself.
And she started digging.
I went through his text messages because that was the first thing that I thought. And her name was saved in his phone as Mommy. And it's a bunch of I love yous and what are you wearing?
She shared pictures of much of the concerning conversation between her son and the 24-year-old worker, and pictures like this one.
That's not a picture that you send to a 10-year-old. That's a picture that you send to your man.
She said the worker bought her son clothes, shoes, and even a gold chain. And Grace said when investigators came to her apartment, a Department of Family and Children's Services worker got her 10-year-old to reveal more.
He did say that this incident where she was rubbing his leg happened on the way back from the field trip.
We aren't using the worker's name or face because she is yet to be charged, and that's why Grace is outraged.
Had it been a situation where it was a little girl and a grown man, they would have locked him up on the spot with no questions until he was proven innocent.
I reached out to Youth Life Center, who sent a statement saying upon learning of these allegations, we took immediate action by notifying the appropriate authorities, going on to say we have turned.
It's like a epidemic of this shit going on. We talked about it, and I said when I made the post, very little reaction. It's like an epidemic of women teachers fucking with students right now. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but this shit is crazy. But 10 and 24 is a 14-year age gap. Keisha Cole and her guy is 20-year difference. It's not the same because that is a child. But what the fuck can a 10-year-old at 10? I don't know.
That nigga probably 6 feet tall at 10.
Remember they had the one little viral nigga. He was like 15 or 16. All the ladies was like, God damn, ooh, shit. Like, he's 16, ladies. Oh, that motherfucker fine. That motherfucker. I'm like, this is crazy. It's
bro, let me say this, though. I'm gonna say this. What's going on is this is shit that's been going on. This is shit that's been happening. This is shit that now is just getting attention. This is why I tell people they made it super dangerous when they came out with the cell phone, and then when they made access to everybody having a cell phone, made it more dangerous. What 10-year-old needs a cell phone? What the fuck is he doing that he needs a phone? What the fuck do a 10-year-old need a phone for? Why you don't know where your 10-year-old going, what he's doing, and
Right.
what the fuck do we need a phone for? This is what made it dangerous, and what this is happening, what's going on with what's moving in the world. Because we are now letting kids grow up faster than they're supposed to. So when you're giving them responsibility of a phone, do you know this phone have access to any and every fucking thing that they can find, and you're not monitoring it. So this little boy might be watching porn already, and he's seeing shit that he ain't supposed to be seeing because it's one kid that his daddy got porn on there, and he goes to his daddy shit and be like, oh shit.
You gotta try this.
Shit.
You got to try this.
Right?
Miss Anderson.
So when you see that, they get these teachers now. Trust me. A 10-year-old see that teacher, and he likes her. He's looking at her, and he's going to get some type of arousement about that teacher. She is in the wrong, yes. But this is what we're doing. We're giving them access and knowledge of shit too fucking quick. And so now we getting all this shit because he don't think nothing wrong. Because if his mama didn't find his phone, he would still be doing what he
would have
thought
never
was
told
wrong.
nothing. He would have never told
He
nothing.
wouldn't have never told.
And I went to the barber shop today, and it's crazy that you said that about the phone shit because all the barbers in there, there's one barber that's sitting in his corner. He pick his son up every day. They kind of be upset, like, man, this nigga leave every day to get his son. And nigga's son, 14, 15, in the 9th grade or whatever. He in the 9th grade, so whatever that is, 13, 14. He was like, he got to leave, pick this nigga up. The nigga catch the bus to the house, go in the house. He go to the house, get that nigga, make that nigga sit here in the shop while he cut hair. But while he's gone, we losing, walk-ins and shit because he the new nigga. He here to pick up the slack, right? So they was like, yeah, nigga, when I was 14, I did this, I did that. He was like, man, the nigga don't trust his son. Then he said, man, the nigga, this is what he said to the other part. He don't even got a phone. What 9th grader don't got a phone? And I'm just listening. I ain't paying no mind. But now that you say what you said, the whole shop on the barber top, like, nigga, what 9th grader don't got a phone? Why you ain't got a phone? Because maybe the daddy don't want his son texting the teacher.
On his son corrupted.
Yeah.
Don't want to be corrupted by what the fuck is going on with a cell phone, bro. Straight up. You gotta understand, and I don't think people do, because we so caught up in shit, in the worldly shit that goes on that, we gotta make it look some kind of way. We gotta make this shit look like this, or we gotta make that shit look like that. So I got my son the new iPhone, or I got my daughter the new iPhone, or I got my phone, or I got the new Samsung, whatever the fuck, right?
Gotta have the best backpack.
And that shit now, you make this child look appropriate to other people.
For
That's
you.
older. For you. You're doing this stuff to the child. You are putting now the child in harm's way.
That's crazy.
Because you're applying the child with all this worldly shit. That's why these kids get so fucked up in their head.
And it is convenient because you can call and say, hey, where you at? Walk to the front of the school. But I understand what you're saying by that. So it should be some way to take everything off the phone except for answer. And maybe turn it in when you get home.
Listen, bro. When my mama told me, hey, what time you get out of school? Get out this time. Okay. Get your brother and y'all meet me at the front, right here. And y'all wait y'all ass, right the fuck here. Don't have me come looking.
That was enough.
Knew. Bitch, be right there.
Better be right in the goddamn
front. Fuck around if you want to. You can go fuck around if you want to, but I'll be right here waiting on mom. We don't do that no more. We want the cell phone because we want to make it easy on ourselves. See, that's what's wrong with now. That's what's wrong with parenting now. That's why I said parenting don't come with a handbook. I can't tell you how to parent your child. I can't tell you what to say to your child or do to your child. But parenting doesn't come with a handbook. Life doesn't come with a handbook. You're going to go through these things and find out how to make it fit for you, right? But a lot of people don't want to parent. They parenting, but don't want to be a parent. It's a difference. You know what I mean? You're parenting because you got to buy the shit, you got to do the shit. But being a parent means I have to do the other shit.
Monitor,
I don't want to do.
Instruct.
Yes, bro. That's what it is.
Monitor, instruct, and oversee what the fuck is going on. Motherfucker throw that kid a tablet, that little nigga's in the room for hours with a tablet.
Listen, bro.
Because when you ask a motherfucker, are you a good parent? My kid got the best of every motherfucking thing. It's just a bunch of shit. Got a bunch of shit.
Some of these parents allow their kids to go into their room, shut the door, and lock it. Who the fuck allow a kid to go and lock a door that you can't get into?
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
You don't know what the fuck this kid doing in this room. And then you at home, you don't take time to go and check every hour on the hour. What the fuck you doing in here?
What you doing?
What the fuck you got going on?
And I might be petty, but what really fucked me up was 5-year-olds just going in the refrigerator, getting what the fuck they want, how much of what they want, whenever the fuck they want. That fucked me up. Like, you just let your kids go in there, motherfucker? So half a bottle of juice right here, it's half eating shit. This nigga done ate 9 of the motherfucking ice creams. You just let the motherfuckers go in there. Nigga, we had to ask for everything we got out of that motherfucker. Maybe I'm just an old nigga now. Am I that old?
It's parenting though, bro.
My mama could hear the refrigerator open from the back. What is you in there? These motherfuckers be complaining about all the motherfuckers drunk, all the sodas, all of them motherfuckers eating everything. How, nigga? They don't gotta ask before they go get some shit.
Go get your ass a snack and take your ass outside and don't come back in this motherfucker.
That's how it go.
That was the rule.
They going that motherfucker all times of days.
Go outside.
Outside is kind of dangerous now though, because I said that, but then it's like, nigga, these little niggas are 16 killing shit, 13 killing shit. Motherfucker be outside, fuck around, join a gang, fuck around, get pregnant.
Right.
Outside kind of dangerous now though.
Hey, you better get you a backyard and send that motherfucker outside.
Get a backyard.
Take your ass in that backyard.
Get a backyard. Okay.
And go figure some shit out.
Because nigga, outside for us really meant outside. I'm going to the park.
Yeah.
I'm going to the park. I'm going to Fink White, but nigga, my mama liable to come to that motherfucking ass how they see me, and I'm way the fuck by the plaza somewhere on my bike. I'm everywhere. I know what time I gotta be home by. You know what I'm saying? My nigga said used to live on Halls. We used to be way over there. You know what I'm saying?
I understand it's dangerous nowadays of what's going on, but I'm just saying, as far as when we were growing up, the dangers were still there. We had dangers, but when y'all are guarding your kids into this space, right? It's like a dog. You can put your dog in a kennel, right? And let that dog stay in the kennel. And you only let that dog out that kennel when you come outside and you want to clean the kennel and you want to do the shit you want to do. That dog gets to run around in the backyard, right?
Mm-hmm.
You open that back gate and let that dog run out that back gate. That dog will be 50 houses down the street.
Right.
Right?
And Mike can't find his way back because he ain't never had the luxury of that before.
Because he ain't never had the luxury of doing it. So what I'm saying to you is this is what happened with the kids. You guard them so much so when something happens, they have no clue of anything because they've been so guarded. Their awareness is gone. Their knowing how to move or to get out of harm's way. They don't know that because guess what? I never had to get out of harm's way. I never had to try to get out of harm's way. So now I'm a deer in the head like when the shit started going on. Like, nigga, get on the ground. Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to get on the ground. They shoot me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a lot of
I
teaching
didn't
that
know
go into
it's a lot of shit that
in
so
this world we in, 'cause
blanket
this shit
these
is
kids,
fucked up.
we in a world full of
This
we
shit
can't
is
keep
fucked
blanketing them.
up. The little
They'll get
girls
older
wanna be
and go
bad
to
bitches.
Vegas.
Little girls want to be bad bitches, and some of the little boys want to be bad bitches too. This is a fucked up time we living in. If they don't want to be a bad bitch too, they want to be a driller, a killer. This shit's crazy. And we had gangs and we had the shit going on in the street, but it was different. It was different than a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? All right. Take care of your goddamn kids. Keep an eye on your children. You feel me? Boss, you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You having trouble in your life?
I can help you with that.
You need a new wife.
Let me show you how to get one.
It's time to
Ask Dr. Real.
You having trouble with your man?
Don't even worry about it.
Girl, you need a new plan.
I got one for you too.
It's time
to Ask Dr. Real.
Time for some Ask Dr. Real, sending you scenarios, situation stories, whatever it is you got going on in your life to my inbox, Moneyboss's inbox, or the Secret Menu Podcast at gmail.com, and I assure you that you shall.
Remain anonymous.
Remain anonymous. Oh, shit. Let me go on my phone and get
Camille and Kimberly is killing me.
What they
do? Y'all know y'all are the new elders? What they talking about? I'm reading what they're talking about.
About the kids?
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all are the new elders. So y'all ain't shit? Y'all the new elders. I hope y'all know that. Because we talk about y'all kids.
Yeah.
Y'all got kids. Y'all are the new elders. So
they have elders too.
Yeah.
But that's where it's fucked up, because Keisha's at the club with her mama. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you are.
These grandmas say, don't call me grandma now.
And that's
out of 10 women I know, out of 10 women that I know that have grandchildren, I'd say a strong 50-50. I want to say 6 so bad, but I'll give it 50-50. Half of them will not allow their grandchildren to call them grandma. Do not call me grandma. You don't want, I don't want to, I ain't no grandma. I ain't your grandma. You can call me 30 other motherfucking things. You can't call me grandma. You know what I'm saying? But y'all are the new elders.
But we the new elders. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get into it, boss. My boyfriend and I were talking over some things the other day, and he was explaining to me how he really wanted to step his game up and get his life together. I have a pretty decent, well-paying job, so I do carry most of the weight in the relationship. He was explaining to me he'd been thinking about getting his CDL or taking a barber class to getting his CDL to getting his trucking license. You got to forgive me the way this is wrote. Or taking a barber class. I told him that getting that trucking license, he's going to be on the road a lot. And I know he really wouldn't want to be away from home that much. He really doesn't even like sitting in a car on a trip just to LA. He agreed. So we decided that barber school would probably be the best thing for him. Told him to sign up. I'd finance it. 3 weeks later, I come home and I noticed the car that I got him a few years ago was no longer in the driveway. I know he loves that car. He's always out there working on it. I asked him where it was, and he said he sold it for $6,500. So I asked him, hey, are you going to give me part of that to go on the school? He said he sold the car to make some other moves. Is it fair that he didn't sell the car prior to the conversation to put towards his school? Or is it not fair that he at least gives me back half of the car money that I put towards his barber college? That was some spelling shit. I worded it the best I could out of what I had. It's time to ask Dr. Red. I'm early with that one. I got to do a breakdown. I got to do a critical breakdown. So pretty much they're having a discussion. Her and the guy, they sitting there, they talking about he's ready to elevate his shit. He's ready to step his game up a little bit. What he got going on, whatever it may be, ain't really cutting it. She does carry most of the weight in the relationship. She says she has a pretty well-paying job. They're talking about either getting his CDL so he can get on the road and make some big bucks, or he can do the barber thing. Barbers make a lot of goddamn money. Boss's barber makes $100 a shave. So I can see this. My barber just got me for $40. $45, what it took. So he's thinking of another plan to elevate to kind of match his lady's intake or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She says, you know what? Let's do that. Sign up for this barber school shit. I don't even know what barber school costs. Somebody Google me average cost of barber school. Somebody hit the Google average cost of barber school because I don't know what it costs. She tells him that she's going to finance it. They enroll him in the school and shit or whatever. She comes home. She noticed this car, old school, I'm presuming, that's usually in the driveway is gone. She know he loves that car. He's always out there fucking with that car. He's always out there working on that goddamn car. She's like, hey, where's the car? He says, I sold the car to somebody for $6,500. She's like, oh, that's great. Are you going to give me half my money back? Or are you putting some of that towards the school shit? He's like, nah, I did that to bust another play. Don't know what the move is. Don't know what the play is. Don't know what it is. What we get is what we got. So he has other plans for that money that the car was sold for. She's asking us, is it fair that at first she's saying maybe he should have sold the car before the conversation. If he's already, because he's telling me he's thinking about the school shit, he's thinking about that, maybe he should have sold the car first and then, said, hey, I sold my car. I'm finna try to put this into the trucking school or barber school or whatever he was deciding to do. She's saying, is it fair that he didn't do it first? And if not, is it fair that after he sold the car, he didn't say, hey, babe, here go half of that car money. I know you're taking care of the school shit. Here go half of that car money. She just wants to know, is it fair? It was worded kind of, you know what I'm saying? But pretty much that's what I'm taking from it. She wants to know, is it fair that he sold the car? Didn't break her off. It's time to ask Dr. Real. Okay, boss, before you even speak, they're saying barber school is anywhere from 10 to 20,000.
Let me help this situation out. Is it fair that he should have sold the car before you financed the schooling for him?
Right. If this has been a thought, if it's been a thought on his mind of getting in one of these schools that cost some money, should he have done it first?
No. because it's a thought. So just because I thought about it don't mean that that's the plan I want to go with. Because I thought about it. I thought about it. I'm thinking about a lot of shit because I want to do better for whatever the reason I want to do better for what I got going on with you. You know what I mean? So no, I shouldn't have sold it just because I thought about going to barber college. No, I might have sold it because I want to put this money here because it's going to make me more money here within the span of me going to put the money in barber college, and I got to take all this time to go to barber college to even start recouping money back because I still got to pay more when I sell a car and put it into barber college because I'm still $3,500 short or $13,000 short.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So no, he shouldn't have did that. He should have did what he was thinking about doing, whatever he thought about doing. That's the right move for you because that's the move that you were thinking about that you want to do for you. Now,
wait, before you go to the second part, let me say this. Because I'm seeing some of the comments. Y'all got to keep in mind that she said she carries a lot of the weight. That don't mean she carried all the weight. So he could have a job right now already. That don't mean he ain't putting $800, $900 into the house right now. So going to one of these schools mean he might got to stop his job completely.
Right.
In order to go to the school.
To go to school. He's going to have to because that's going to be 8 hours a day.
That might explain why he didn't just jump and say, sell this car and then, like you said, still be 10,000 short prior.
Be still short.
Right.
And somebody's still going to have to pay for it.
Right. Now go to the second part.
Still gonna be
I just wanted to put that in the air so they did realize that these motherfuckers do have a life and bills and shit already going on.
Oh, and the second part is, should he give her half of the money to pay her back for the thing? No, because if you're financing it, you ain't paid a fucking dollar. Financing means there's a payment on this shit. I ain't gotta pay you back right now. So what's the use of us financing? And if I gotta turn around and give you all the money right back, I ain't even went to school or made a payment to the school yet. Why I gotta pay you all of it back right now? Now you're stopping what's going on. Now I'm going to be short on whatever I'm doing because 9 times out of 10, if a man sold something like a car that this lady said, this car is always there. He love working on it. Nigga ain't getting rid of that car for nothing. When he getting rid of that car that means that's money that's supposed to make some money. They have to because I'm not giving it up for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So no, you jumped and said, I'll finance it for you. I'll make the deal, finance it for you. Or even if she paid cash. If you're helping me.
Yeah, because financing could mean both things. Finance could mean literally financing.
Finance could mean
or
literally
mean I'll foot the bill. I'm paying it. Yeah.
You forked out 20 grand.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So listen, if you got his back, ride with him. Because y'all been doing whatever y'all been doing. And you play a heavy part, he plays his part. So if he got rid of his car that you say he cares so much about, it was for a reason. So why would you want him to turn around and take the money from the car and give you half of it? And he already telling you, I sold the car to buck a move.
And you didn't suggest it. You didn't say
at all.
How about you sell the car and then I'll match that and we'll.
At all.
Camille, we love you, but you crazy. Camille said the next move is a new bitch.
I was 6,500.
This nigga, he with his girl, he love his girl. Why y'all gonna make him the villain like this?
Yeah, and if you love me enough to leave me because of 6,500, you didn't love me anyway. You didn't love me no way. If 6,500 made you love me, and wanted you to leave me because of $6,500? Because what if I didn't sell my car? You still be here with me.
Yeah, and I don't think she's talking about
saying?
leaving. She's just asking, is it fair? I don't think she's in the space of, I'm going to leave.
No. I'm talking about Camille. Camille said, find a new girl. You're going to find a new girl. Yeah, well, you just telling me you leave me because of my car. That's exactly what you said.
Shit.
You leaving me behind my car. That's crazy. Nah, bro, you just got to fork it out and finish it and figure out what y'all got going on, because whatever it is, he did it for a reason. You didn't act. He didn't say he was going to do it. He didn't say nothing. You approached him and said, hey, I'll finance this for you. However you finance it. You said you'll finance it for him. So if you finance it for him, why now there's a problem behind the car? Because if the car stayed parked, it wouldn't be no problem.
So let me ask you this. Camille says it's the principle where it's his appreciation for supporting him. But let me ask you this way. Could he have communicated better if he sat down with her and told her he's thinking about upgrading his status, getting a better paying job, doing some shit to make it happen, which led to the conversation of her saying, hey, I'll finance the school. Should the car have been something that they both talked about too? Should he have communicated that thing too?
I mean, he could have. He could have. I'm not saying he couldn't have or he shouldn't have. I'm saying he could have. That was between him and her about the situation. But if I'm doing what I'm doing and I tell you, like, damn, I want to do something better and bring in more and help more of whatever we got going on so we can have better. That's me communicating, telling you I'm supposed to get on some shit. I got to get on some shit. And I've been thinking about this or this. You jumped the gun to say, hey, I'll fork this out. Before I even said, okay, this is what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now that you jumped the gun and feel like, okay, cool, I did this because I'm supporting you and I'm going to support you. But, babe, you didn't come to me and say, hey, hold on. So what you feeling like doing? Nothing. I already had a plan of what I was going to do.
Right, I was already on it.
But I was already on my plan. So if I was already on my plan, then when you jump the gun to go say, okay,
you took initiative on our conversation. You took initiative on our conversation.
You did that. I didn't do that. I'm leading. Somebody was trying to lead and wasn't trying to follow. Let me lead. I came to you as a man to tell you I'm thinking about something. You jumped the gun as a woman like most women do. Oh, okay, let me go do this. Because you don't want to drive trucks. You fall asleep all the time. So we'll just go pay for the class. But you jumped the gun. You did that.
And I can't even say jumping the gun. She took initiative as well.
Right. But you took initiative too fast.
You chose to help
I already had a plan. Right. I already had a plan. I knew what I was doing. I'm telling you about something to let you know I'm going to do something. But I already had a plan on what I was doing before you even...
I can definitely see that.
...was thinking about doing what I was doing. Somebody jumped the gun. Period. And it was her.
Camille says she asked him
about
about the barber school. He agreed, then sold the car after he locked her down with the financial part. But you got to understand this, Camille. He didn't ask her to do anything. He just told her, hey, I've been thinking about making some moves and doing some shit. I'm thinking about doing it. She jumps and says, hey, you know what? You should do that. You don't like being on the road. You don't want to be on the road. You know what I'm saying? Which means she don't want that dick away from home. But do the barber shit. You get to stay home. They make a lot of money. Do that. She jumped and did that. At the end of the day, Camille, the car is his, though. She said she purchased it a few years back for him, though, but it's his. It's his. So he really can do whatever he wanted. That's like him buying her, I don't know, whatever niggas buy women. I don't know.
A Birkin bag.
A bag.
And she turn around and sell it.
She decides, I want to start a YouTube channel where I do makeup. If she says, I want to start a YouTube channel where I do makeup, and he comes home, and she has this display with all her best purses in the room, and he noticed that one purse that he bought, because he's bought 6, but he noticed that one, the most expensive one, is gone. He's like, babe, I ain't seen that other. Where the $10,000 purse is? She's like, babe, I sold it. I didn't want to ask you for no more money. I sold it, and I bought my lights, my camera setup, and my shit for my makeup to do my YouTube channel. He can't be mad because that's her shit that he's purchased her. That's her shit. She sold it, and she's starting a YouTube channel with that motherfucker. That's his car. You know what I'm saying? He could sell that car and do whatever he want to do with that car. You know what I'm saying? Heather Marie says she wears the pants. I don't want to villainize her because I don't get those vibes, because she only asked, like, is it fair? Because she didn't say, I'm thinking about leaving him, it's over. Or she just said, hey, what you finna do with you sold the cars, you finna give me part of that? And he's like, nah, I got another move to make with that. So I don't think she's gonna leave him. I don't think he's gonna leave her. It's just a discussion had. Camille says, or maybe she got tired of him not doing shit.
Doing nothing. I don't.
Well, we can't say, we can't say he wasn't doing shit. She says she carried a large part of it.
Serious. Most motherfuckers that probably make more money in the household will carry more of the weight.
Yeah, but when it's role reversal, motherfucker be like, well, the man does this, does that. Well, I cook, I clean, I make sure the kids. So that it's some I'm sure he adds some value to the relationship in some way. He changes your tires, he washes the car, and we ain't saying he didn't put no money in the house.
And maybe he pays the PG&E and she pays the rent.
Yeah.
He pays the PG&E and
Cable
the water
and
bill.
yeah.
He pays the rent.
It might go that
Cable
way.
And we don't. The more part of it would be this.
Right.
Well, I gotta pay the rent. I gotta pay the insurance. I gotta pay this. I gotta pay that. That's the heavy part of it. And you pay this, and this, and he's paying that part of it. We don't know what he carries. She said she carries a larger part.
Yeah, we can't just make him a bum.
She didn't say she carried all of it.
We can't just make him a bum.
The first thing you gotta do is turn around and make this man like he ain't doing shit.
A bum. We can't just make him a bum. Could he have had a conversation about it? Yeah. Did he have to? No. Because if it's something of hers, she doesn't. And I don't think most women would be mad. Like, she should have told him she was selling her purse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think. Like, it's my purse. I sold my purse. You know what I'm saying? Took that motherfucker to Plato's closet. And I sold that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Kimberly Williams says, bring that loyalty and dick. We can work everything else out. Just bring loyalty and dick. We'll work it all on out. Yeah, so that was some Ask Dr. Real. We ain't got to dwell too long on that. You know what I'm saying? Pretty good conversation to have. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing. But somebody got in some trouble today. Glorilla got a DUI. Glorilla was arrested today for driving under the influence, man. That's her motherfucking mugshot today. And 3 hours later, as soon as she got home, she got on Instagram and she posted her in a bottle of Taylor Port. These motherfuckers with this money boss fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Most of us would kill, literally, to be in some of these positions. A lot of people in these positions, I believe, take it for granted. A DUI, cool, could happen to the best of us. We all, because the alcohol level limit is, you go in a bar, you have 2 beers, and the police stop you at the corner, you might fail that test. It don't take much to get a DUI, you know what I'm saying? None of us are supposed to leave somewhere drinking. Anybody could get a DUI. But do you think her taunting the police or taunting social media, because a lot of people was in the comments like, oh, she shouldn't be drinking, she's gonna fuck. Because that's what it was. It was a lot of motherfuckers like, she finna blow the bag, she's throwing it away. Even though she's human just like the rest of us, any of us could get a DUI. But do you think her taunting social media or the police, I don't know who she's taunting with this Taylorport, in Taylorport, bitch. Really? 2 hours later, you know what I'm saying? And we talk all the time about how the police be using this shit when you come back to court, because if she ever gets a second DUI, right, the judge could be like, the first DUI you had, she jumped right on Instagram with a Taylorport bottle. Do you think she's playing, because we all the time, boss, I be like, motherfucker ain't playing smart, boss. You know what I'm saying? Do you think do you think that was the right move 2 hours later, posting a bottle of Taylorport?
Oh, no, that wasn't the right move for her at all. And her publicist need to be on her ass about that if she got one, and let her know, hey, you don't need to do this type of shit because this can haunt you. This can hurt you. They go to court and see this, and they just pull up their shit, follow you, and boom, they got you. You know what I mean? On some other shit, like, oh, you think it's a game. And people, some of these judges like to make examples.
That part.
You know what I mean? You will be a fucking example while you playing out here. Don't be playing with these people to make them make you an example. Okay, you fuck up. You're human. We all fuck up.
Right.
Nobody's perfect, right? But don't be a fucking idiot doing shit that you know you shouldn't be doing now to taunt people about what the fuck happened. Like, don't glorify it, because little people. And I'm this type of person. I'm not a role model. Don't look at me as no fucking role model. But people do look up to you. Little girls are looking up to you, and they're seeing you do things, so they follow you.
I ain't even thinking about that.
When you do this type of shit, they're gonna think, "Oh, Glow did it, so I can do it." And they don't got your money, Glow. They're not gonna get right out of jail. They're not gonna be easy to pay that $10,000, all them fines and shit. That's gonna add up to about $10,000. You gon' that's a motherfucking Birkin bag that you ain't gonna buy this month. That's it.
Lawyer fees.
Them, that's gonna be a lifetime of heartache. It's gonna take them years maybe to pay that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately,
it ain't gonna be months.
Unfortunately, though, boss, she ain't the only one. They got NBA YoungBoy again today. NBA YoungBoy's facing charges in Utah for prescription drug fraud operation. They're saying that this nigga forged his paperwork, the whole crew paperwork, so they could get all the perkies, promethazine and codeine and shit they could get. He's being held without bail on 63 charges, including forgery, false identification, prescription drug possession, etc., etc., etc. Another nigga who rich as fuck. Do you need the drugs that bad that you? I mean, I get it, because if you get caught, if you fucking with perkies, you'd rather get caught with the bottle with your name on it. But now you forging doctor shit. Who snitched, the doctor? Because this nigga's been in Utah on house arrest, my nigga. There's absolutely nothing you should go to jail for in Utah, in the mountain. The nigga call it Skull Mountain. You the only nigga there. But they coming down the mountain into white ass Utah with these scripts, huh? Ooh, it just hit me. One of these doctors said, hey, I got these guys and they probably talking reckless and crazy and shit when they come in there.
Yeah, and he's another one. You guys got all these kids. That's why these young niggas is on these drugs, because y'all got these young niggas looking up to you, man. And you got too much money, young man, for real. You got too much money. You put yourself in a position where you are okay in life. Now find your purpose, brother. That's it. Now it's only time for you to find your purpose. You know what I'm saying? You got the things that most people are out here breaking their back to try to get just a piece of it to say I'm okay. You got the okay already, my nigga. What are you doing? What are you doing? You don't have to tie yourself to none of this shit. Why are you tying yourself to anything that you shouldn't be doing? If you know that shit is going to be detrimental to you, hey, dog, y'all do what y'all do, but don't put me in it. I don't want to
give a nigga some game. That's probably some bad game, but these niggas is crazy. When Lil Wayne got caught with the gun on the tour bus and had to sit down, everybody said, what? Why didn't one of them niggas claim the gun? If you got the doctors who let you forge documents to get Percocets and get lean, and you got 20 niggas around you, that's 20 niggas that can go on this paper. You and your name never have to be on any of these papers. So anywhere you niggas travel, I need a pill. A nigga should put one in your hand. He can keep the pills because the bottle in his name.
John, huh?
Yeah.
Go get that's you.
Nigga, your name should have not have been on none of this shit. All your crew should have had they bottles and all that, and you got a nigga with you, and he got the bag, and his job is to have the pills and the syrup. And this is bad advice because we don't want you using none of that shit. But if this is what you doing, nigga, you should have had a nigga who's the pill nigga. This nigga, you got the script for the lean, and they got it with their names on it. And when I need it, nigga, pull me some. Boop, I got my cup. The most you can get caught with is your cup. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it because this is what niggas do with the guns. You take the gun charge. Like I don't understand these niggas, but we not done. I guess this motherfucking go to jail day. We got to take it to the NBA because this nigga here is banned for life, man. NBA bans. What does it say? What's his name? Jonte Porter? Is it Jonte? I can't. It's covered.
You know who? You know, yeah, that's Jonte Porter. You know who brother that is, huh?
Somebody else Porter. Maurice Porter or what's his brother name?
Nuh-uh.
Somebody said it to me earlier.
The nigga that played for the Nuggets.
Well, this nigga,
that's his brother.
He's banned for life. He placed an $80,000 bet to win $1.1 million, which was a pretty slick move. 80 grand, you won $1 million. You won $1 million. That's $1 million and some change because 0.1 is 100,000, right? The 0.1 is 100,000. So yeah, you up $1,020,000. $1 million. Yeah, $1,020,000. Yeah. So what they said he was doing was he was changing his injury status and shit. So he'll say they mark him down as sprained ankle, whatever, then he'll ball out. So motherfuckers got, he's hurt, he's not gonna play, then he'll ball out. Or he'll be healthy and then go out with a fake injury. So he was rigging the games in that way. They caught him on that last bet, which was 80 grand to win 1.1 million. I don't know who they caught, but he's banned for life. He's out of there, my nigga. Another nigga who's in there. I don't know what he made, but I'm pretty sure he had action at making some millions. Everybody went to jail today. This is crazy as fuck. This is crazy. Everybody ass went to jail today.
Michael Porter Jr. That's his
Michael Porter. Who did I say? Maurice? I know it was somebody M. Michael Porter.
Yeah. Michael Porter Jr. That's his brother.
You didn't disgrace the family. Now they're gonna be watching your brother extra motherfucking hard. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Let's do this right here. Shout out your cousin Suge. He in the Navy, right?
Boy, if you ever say he in the Navy,
I thought he was a Navy SEAL Special Ops Killer. Marine.
He is Marine. Marine.
Suge, forgive me. Because I know the Army, Navy, Marines, they territorial about their shit. Well, a bunch of black kids have been... The recruitment is back spiking. Like when we was young, they would come around, and that shit kind of spiked, I remember, when I was young. But black colleges was high. The recruitment for like Grambling and Spelman was kind of high. So there's a new spike in that, and a lot of kids are now going to the goddamn Navy. So this young lady, she's in the Navy. Shout out to the kids in the Navy. She goes around, boss, and she's asking the kids, what you joined the Navy for? Let's take a look at some of the goddamn answers.
Why did you join the Navy?
To look for my husband.
Okay. Why you joining the Navy? Why did you join the Navy?
For that money on.
I know that's right. Why you join the Navy?
Said my bonus.
Okay. Why did you join the Navy?
Well, I got kids and shit.
Why did you join the Navy?
I had a little boy, and I needed a better job, but fuck this shit.
Why you joined the Navy?
I joined the Navy because I had nothing else better to fucking do. There we go.
Why did you join the Navy?
Shit, I wasn't doing shit else.
I know that's right. Why did you join the Navy? Okay. Why you join the Navy?
Real life, I joined the Navy to get my family back. That's why I joined the Navy.
Okay.
Right.
Why you join the Navy?
Take care of my son.
All right, Belle. Why did you join the Navy?
Bad bitches, benefits, taking the VA loan, I need a crib,
Evans, why did you join the Navy?
I have no reason for joining the Navy.
Okay, that's cool. Wheeler, why did you join the Navy?
So I could stop stripping.
Ooh.
Just playing. It was for money.
Why did you join the Navy?
I joined the Navy so I could get some money. Shush money.
Why did you join the Navy? Okay. Why did you join the Navy?
Shout out to our youth. I'm not cheering for the Navy because I don't recommend none of our youth go. But I'd rather them be there than in the street and the wrong shit, right, boss? But we heard some of the answers. The stud said bad bitches. The stud said bad bitches. But you know what I caught when I saw this, which is why I put this on here today. Because this is our future. And although we rebel against it often, this is our country. Shout out America. These are the motherfuckers that are here to protect our country, right? Not one motherfucker said to serve my country and my people. Or did I miss it? Did anybody say I joined to serve my country and to protect my mother and my grandmother and our sons and our... Not one motherfucker said that. It was bad bitches, find my husband, the munyon. That's what they there for. How you feel about young brothers and sisters going to any branch of the military?
I might get some slack for this, but I don't believe nobody should be fighting for what these white folks are doing. It ain't got nothing to do with us, man. Straight up. They doing all this crooked shit and you're not getting to the top. And you think it's the money that you're getting in this motherfucking military. The money that they pay you is the same money you make at McDonald's. And people don't know that.
It just stacks up.
Only difference.
You can't spend it.
Let me tell you, the only
You did.
difference is you don't got, that, you can spend it, but you ain't got no bills. That's it, bro.
What you mean?
That's why they think it's the money, because they ain't got no bills.
Right, so it's stacked up. You ain't spending it on rent and a car note and all. That's why when they all come home, they get a Hellcat.
And that shit come from the bonus.
Right.
So the bonus be, if you re-enlist, we'll give you a bonus. You feel me? That'd be the bonus. I don't nobody, man.
Now, though, because you said something. You said
the shit. What?
You don't think none of them should go, but I'm kind of on the fence because we could all live here and none of us join. All the niggas say fuck the military, but it's kind of like the police force. It's corrupt as fucked up. So at some point, we do got to encourage young brothers and sisters to join the police force so that we do got some good motherfuckers on our side, or become lawyers, become judges, so that we do got some lawyers and shit on our side. And I kind of think it's kind of the same with the military because it's some shit going on and we don't have anybody in there to break down what the decisions were made for and what it is they do. You don't think we need anybody in there? Just we sit back in the country, do our shit, and we have no people in here that's a colonel or a high... Because remember we had Colin Powell. Shout out Colin Powell. He was high ranking. He was the highest of the highest, the nigga right under the president as far as the military. You don't think it's good we have anybody in there on our behalf to represent the country that we live in. Although we be mad at this motherfucker, but it is our country. You don't think none of these kids should be there?
It's other things. Your brain is brilliant. Your brain is brilliant, young fella, young woman. You have a brilliant brain. It's other things you can find out to do and put your best thing to it. This is I never would ever tell my kids to go to that shit. Me and Bub had a talk about that. He was like, "Man, I might just go to the military." I said, "Hey, man, I'm not gonna tell you not. I'm gonna tell you not to go, but I ain't gonna stop you from doing what you feel like is better for your life. But that ain't no place for no. My daddy went. Shit ain't did nothing for him. So what the fuck you go? You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't no place for nobody.
Prayers for them kids, man. Y'all be safe. Get your priorities together. I'm the bad bitches. I came to find my husband. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
So they there for a few.
All that shit is a big party. That's it. It's a party, bro. It's a party and learn a skill while you there. That's it. It's a party. That's it. All they do is party, drink. Especially motherfuckers in the military. All they do is drink.
You know, we know a few military motherfuckers. You know more military motherfuckers than I do. I know some military motherfuckers.
That's all they do is drink. So how y'all saving us drunk?
So wish I could find that one military friend of your military friend. You had a military friend and had a military friend. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Come on, bro. And we so corrupted. We'll never have no motherfucking war on our territory, on our land. That's how corrupted. That's why we so much. And
wait. Repeat that.
We won't have no war on our land. No,
but that's part of the reason, because we're so motherfucking. We not to say we can't be invaded, but it's a 90% chance that we won't be, because we got nukes and missiles and shit pointed in every direction. It's hard for a motherfucker to invade, like literally land in this motherfucker and be on our streets. That's gonna be hard to do.
Everybody, listen. It ain't hard.
Has it ever been done?
In your country. No, listen. You're letting all these motherfuckers in your country. It ain't hard. It ain't hard. You're letting everybody in your motherfucking country.
But it ain't never been done.
It ain't hard. Listen, I know it hasn't been done. I'm a firm believer it hasn't been done. But it hasn't been done because we go outside and play in other people's backyard and let they shit get fucked up.
We the aggressor.
We fuck up. Even if we are the aggressor or not the aggressor, we're fucking up other people's backyard.
For sure. We go mash. We go mash before a motherfucker get enough balls to come mash on this. And when a motherfucker play here, allegedly play here, 9/11s, sudden bombings and shit, it's like dire consequences for it. They don't rest till they go get a motherfucker and make an example. So I'm not applauding it, but I'm just saying from the outside looking in,
but that
keep the shit from happening, because ain't a motherfucker landed here and it ain't been no Korean tanks on the streets of this motherfucker yet.
Listen, you got your own motherfuckers here blowing shit up. So you got your own war inside of your own shit going on with your own people. Your own people don't like shit going on. That's why we get the Timothy McVeighs. We get the 9/11 shit going on. Yeah. We get the fucking 1921
that's every
Black
country,
Wall Street shit going on. That's inside. No, I'm just saying though. That's why it won't happen here, because we too busy doing it to ourselves.
But I mean, every country has, like Haiti's going through it now. The goons overthrew that whole shit in Haiti. Then you got other places where.
But do you know why?
Rebel. You take Mexico. The goons are at war with the government.
Do you know why? But do you know why?
What?
Because the government was trying to give Haiti over to the Japanese, bro.
And barbecue wasn't having
it. Yeah, that's what happened. Like, it's so much, it's a material over there that they dying over there to have right now, bro. It's a material that they want over there. And that's what happened. When I was doing my research, I'm like, what? They just do it. Like, Haiti ain't been like, nigga, this is why. Nigga, y'all ain't coming over here to take nothing. Fuck him and get him out. It's gonna be us. And that's the type of shit that motherfuckers really don't understand because what the news put out, propaganda of the news
I probably shouldn't do what we get. I probably shouldn't say it. Shout out Barbecue. He's the leader of the overthrowers over there. And they ain't killed him yet. They ain't came and knocked him off. America ain't intervened. I don't know what Barbecue got going, but he got it cracking in Haiti. He didn't brushed all the prisons. He didn't broke all of the niggas out of prison. Haiti is turned the fuck up. Prayers for Haiti though. And shout out Barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Money Boss. Tragedy strikes. Knock on wood. Fuck that. We're not doing that. Tragedy strikes for Jerome. We're not doing that with either of us. Jerome. Tragedy strikes. Jerome is arrested. All his accounts are seized. He got court. They say if you cannot afford an attorney, then one will be appointed to you. He said, well, fuck it. Bring me the motherfucking public defender. Jerome get to court, and this is his public defender.
So we were talking A6, 845? Yeah. That works for me. All right. Do I need to sign anything? No. I'm just out of here. My comment about my client? Yeah. I just met her. She's really nice. She's really smart. She sounds like she's got the right idea about things. I really support what she's up to, and I think it's fabulous. How about that?
God, she's accused of, what is it, criminal trespass?
In the first degree, yes.
Is she innocent or guilty?
She's innocent, of course.
She's innocent, okay. Well, she's caught on video being arrested and protesting and allegedly protesting. So I'm trying to get all sides. So
my client has pled not guilty. My name is Stephanie Mueller. I'm in the directory for the Washington State Bar.
Say what?
You can look me up.
Stephanie, thank you for your time.
How many motherfuckers you think refuse their lawyer and ask for another lawyer? 100%, from 0 to 100%. How many cases do you think motherfuckers say, nah, bring me another motherfucking public defender?
If they all black, 100%.
What if they say that motherfucker, man, that nigga win record is 98%. You in there, listen.
I don't give a fuck.
You facing 15 years. They say, hey man, they put the motherfucking trainee lawyer on your case. And OG jump up off the bunk and say, hold on, youngin'. And the nigga say, nah, man, deny that motherfucker and take whoever that next. And the OG say, hold on, youngin', that motherfucker record is 98%. He got my nephew out of jail, he got my brother out of jail too. That motherfucker don't lose. You denying that motherfucker as your lawyer? You take your chances.
I'm gonna look at him and say, he got your nephew and your brother, but he didn't get you. Motherfuck you.
Nigga, what did you talk about?
That is a crazy surprise. You wake up at the crack of dawn, like, man, I got court today. You shackled this shit. You look at your paperwork, you got public defender Stephanie, whatever the fuck. Hey, how you doing? Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over your case this morning.
No, the fuck we ain't going
Bailiff.
over nothing. We gonna stop right here.
Take me back.
I can't. I refuse. I fucking refuse.
That shit crazy as fuck. I seen that shit. I said, boy, niggas is in for one. All right, a little romance news. Nelly popped the question. We know they had the baby on the way. The word on the street is Nelly and Ashanti are officially engaged. Boss, you didn't think it was gonna last.
Still ain't.
Spinning the block. They are the spin the block king and queen.
That shit still ain't gonna work.
Need you. That's Michelle singing on that motherfucking song. That ain't Ashanti. It's Nelly though. Nelly, I do.
That's Kelly.
That's
Bro.
Kelly. I don't know why I thought that was Ashanti for a second, but because I heard the Nelly, you know what I'm saying? But okay, so Cybertrucks are out. Shout out Tesla. Y'all know I fuck with y'all. I've been seeing them. I seen a red one wrapped with gold D's on it. I've been seeing a bunch of them. So this guy, he took to the internet and he said, motherfuckers shouldn't have no Cybertruck if you live in an apartment. Now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Take Cybertruck out of it though, boss. I know niggas who had S550s living in an apartment.
Cybertruck is $166,000.
Oh, it's some S5s that's $136,000 right now. And them niggas in apartments.
I'm just saying.
So you agree with
them new.
You agree with
Yeah, they wasn't buying them new. S550s niggas
don't
got
buy
them
$85,000 car
years.
before you buy a house. So you should not have a Cybertruck parked in these apartments. He might have just slid over there to bang something out. He don't know. He took this picture.
Unless you own it.
If you own the condo?
$229 unless you own the condo, unless you own the apartment complex.
I don't, because everybody don't want to, see, that'd be my thing. Everybody don't want to buy a house. So it's like, if you want, I think if you want that car, no matter where you live, if you can maintain that car in your crib, why not? It ain't protected. You know what I'm saying? It's under the carport, but I think if you want it and you live in an apartment, you should have it. I don't know. But he was adamant. He was like, nigga, you should not. Let's see what the people in the comments say. Kimberly Williams says he might be having a house built. 229, what, 1,000 for the Cybertrucks? No, they're around 100. Now, if you got 229, you got some special shit in there.
165, bro.
You can get one for 100. That's some added shit, boss. They're about 100.
No, bro.
No. We was just talking about this because back when they first was available, you could only put $100 down. And what's funny is, shout out my nigga Saint. That wasn't
it, though. No, that wasn't it. It was a truck. A truck.
No, it was
That's
that,
why I
boss.
said, where did fucking truck came from?
That was it.
This came out of nowhere. They had a truck.
That is it, boss. The backs
coming out.
The backs are like trucks. Look it up. Shout out my nigga Saint though, like I said. We was laughing because he was like, nigga, you know we put $100 down on our Cybertrucks. I said, no, show the fuck we did. 2020, when they first released, you could put $100 down to secure your truck. So I got to go through my emails to find my shit because I put my $100 down on my motherfucking Cybertruck. I put my $100 down. They had 3 versions. It was $100 down, it was $250 down, and then I think it was $500 down for the more expensive one. I put my $100 down. I got $100 into a Cybertruck that I got to figure out where the fuck it's at. You know what I'm saying? Kim, what do you see? Y'all know I love Teslas. Y'all know I be on that motherfucker looking at this shit on a regular goddamn basis.
166.
For which one though? There's 3 versions of that. 3 engines.
I'm trying to find the versions that they got. That's all I'm looking at right now.
I do, Kim. I do see a $200,000 one though.
Oh, I see. I see. This is it. It just got a thing on it.
Yeah. See the back of them open. We was on, bro. Me and Saint stupid ass put our $100 down for our trucks. I gotta go through my shit and see. No, Kim, I did see one that was at $200,000, but they got different variations and different engines and shit. I got $100 on one of these motherfuckers somewhere. I gotta go to the Tesla website and log in.
They got the Cyber Beast. They got all-wheel drive, and then they got the rear-wheel drive.
Right. It was 3 versions, It was 100 down, 250 down, 500 down. You know what I'm saying? I put my little honey on, what the I put my money on. I put my little honey on down. I'm finna have that truck. I ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go on my email and see if I still got action. Because that mean they approve me. They gotta let me buy it. Which one you see?
No, I'm saying somebody I seen.
Type in red. You seen the red one on the D's?
Yeah, I seen it. But you got to see the one. This nigga a company did one, dropped it. And in the back, you can see the engine in the back of it with a wing. That motherfucker was clean as
I fuck with Tesla, man. I fuck with that truck, man. It's a nigga out here. He rents one. He rents one on Turo. And he's making $400 a day. He's making $400 a day. I follow him on Instagram. He's making $400 a day, and that bitch is booked. So it is a good investment. Even if you're not driving it, that motherfucker's gonna make you $400 a day. How long is that before you make your $100,000 back?
400
might not be worth it, huh?
30 days. 30 days at that mean every day somebody's renting that motherfucker.
He was booked. He showed his shit.
12,000.
9,000 divided by 400.
12,000. You make your 12. You make your shit back in a year. 144,000.
And from after a year, you'll begin to make money.
Yeah.
It's a gamble. Yeah.
You
feel me? Just like that, we back. Secret Menu Podcast is Hump Day. You feel me? You feel me, man? The work will not do itself. That was the title.
Hey. Did you see what's going on in Dubai?
The nigga went to jail?
No, the flood and shit in Dubai.
Due to the fake weather machines?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Yeah, they saying the bad cloud machine went bad and the airports is flooded. But there's a social media influencer. He one of them prank doing motherfuckers, and I didn't even put it on there because
that ain't real.
No. He do a lot of pranks and shit where he do disrespectful shit to try to get motherfuckers to punch him in the face and shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, he just got sentenced to a year over there. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't put it up because I don't be wishing jail on nobody, but he's one of them motherfuckers.
Thank you for your time. At this point, your client is being arraigned.
He's one of them motherfuckers that I don't like. We don't care for the niggas who do the pranks that might get your ass whooped or shot. You know what I'm saying? And he one of them dudes who do them kind of pranks. I guess he did He did a prank on somebody in Dubai, and they sentenced him to a year. So like the social media communities in an uproar. They want him free, and it's like, nah, you play too much. And we literally told you motherfuckers on here, don't take your ass out the country, especially to Dubai, playing no motherfucking games. You know what I'm saying? And he took his ass to Dubai. His name is Neon. That's his name.
Zephyr.
What's that?
Go ahead, Neon. The Cybertruck, I'm telling you, if you go look at it, it looks like a car. They put this wide body kit on it. Drop this motherfucker, bro. This bitch is bad as a motherfucker.
Send it to me.
I would buy this. I just
okay. We got one he'll buy. That's all I'm happy about.
I would buy this.
We got one.
This motherfucker right here, I would buy this, but it has to look just like this.
Okay. As long as we got one that you'll fuck with, I'm fucking with it.
That's a bad motherfucker right there, boy. That motherfucker, boy, is laid.
I'm fucking with it. And boss, it's hump day. Give us some game to get us over the hump. We got to roll.
Oh, shit. Just because you hear something about you that you don't like, don't mean you have to react to it. Don't mean you have to say something back to justify what was said about you. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to talk about you. There's going to be a lot of people that shake your hand, walk away, and talk about you some more. going to be a lot of people that want other people to look at you in a different way. Don't let that taint who you are. Don't let that taint your character at all. So when people speak, allow them to speak, because we all got a mouth and we all got lips and words come out of your mouth. So never let people get you out of your element or get you out of your character based on what someone said about you. Hey, man, they talked about Jesus. You ain't no better than he is. So why you don't think they're going to talk about you? Hey, man, keep on marching, keep on moving, because guess what? When you close your eyes, they will disappear. When you open, if you want to reappear, then that's when you see them again. Other than that, fuck them if you don't care.
The work will not do itself, man. Get to it. Whatever it is you want, you can have it, man. But you got to do the work. The work will not do itself. Secret Menu Podcast, just like that. We back. Tap in with us Friday night, because y'all already know what it is and what it's going to be. It's the Sneaky Link. YouTube only, Friday nights, 9 p.m. to midnight. It's going down. Y'all get y'all bottles ready. It's going up like it always do. We appreciate y'all tapping in and fucking with us on a regular basis, man. Donations rule the nation. We appreciate all the love y'all showed to us tonight. Heather Marie with another 20 stars. Let's Do It t-shirts are out right now. Tap in with Boss. Just hit his inbox if you're trying to get your Let's Do It t-shirt. You feel me? Them is out right now. Trap House is out now on Tubi as well. Make sure y'all go run them views up on that thing every other day for the kid, man. We appreciate all the love y'all show, you know what I'm saying? We glad we can give it back to y'all someday, so you feel me? With that being said, the work won't do itself. Got to do the work. Diego Red is saying peace.
Money Boss is saying peace.
And we out.
The Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up. And if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.